pleasure. How you guys doing? I haven't talked to you for a while. I hope you enjoyed your 420. Did you smoke reefer? I hope you didn't get paranoid. I would. Scary. Smoke weed with me. My mom's always wanted me to smoke weed with her. But I would be absolutely no fun. Horrific drug, the worst there is. Maybe meth's worse, but weed number two. But anyway, I want to talk to you about Wells Fargo today. Wells Fargo was fined $1 billion for malpractice involving mortgages and insurance. And I don't know, I'm not smart. I try to pretend like I am, but I'm not very smart. But all I can tell you is my experience with Wells Fargo. I banked with them for a few years, and I had like the online banking. So when I was close to overdrafting, what they would do is they would show one transaction and then a couple ones would be like hidden. So like if I thought I had like $10 left and I bought like a coffee or whatever, just like something that was $4, it would show that one. And if I bought something else, that next one would not show. So it would show the coffee, but if I bought something else after that, it wouldn't show it. So I've figured, and it's like, why is it not? They were trying to get me to overdraft, and sometimes they succeeded. And why wouldn't you show every single transaction on your little transaction history on your phone? It's a huge company, billions of dollars, and they can't show every transaction. Another thing is, whenever your bank is like in a big shiny building, that's a real bad sign. They're holding your money. You know whose money goes to building those banks, those nice shiny buildings? Your money. Not a smart person, but I know that. Oh, the other thing they did is they would force you to have like two accounts, so you would have a checking account, and then they said, well, you need to have a savings account. So sometimes if my checking account, I can't remember if this is exactly how it went, but it went something like this. If my checking account was getting low, it would borrow money from my savings account. And if I didn't have money from my savings, so if I got down to like $10 on my checking account, it would pull money from my savings account. And if I didn't have enough money in my savings, it was like some set amount, then it would overdraft the savings account and I would get charged for that. And neither account was overdrafted. It's just like you're getting like close to like the $10 mark. Stuff like that. Just an unbelievably horrible bank. And they draw people in with the tellers, the nice suits. It's bullshit. Do a credit union. Academy Bank. I bank with Academy because of convenience. It's a little, one of those little, like at the mall, one of those little things like in front of it's like almost not a real bank, but they're not going to screw you over. They're not going to. You overdraft. It's a $25 charge. They make it very clear what they're doing. Everything's clear and they're great. What is it? What do they call that? Little kiosk in front of Walmart, baby. Depressing. Purple rain, rain, fucking rain. Dun, 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 dun. Purple rain. It's great that marijuana has been legalized in all these states, Colorado, Washington being the first. We're here in Colorado. But I'm not a fan. I'd like to see maybe mushrooms, because mushrooms isn't harmful. I know, it's just too hopeful to have some of those drugs legalized, but how about, being 420, let's talk about that. psilocybin or whatever it is, mushrooms, hallucinogenic mushrooms. Can have a horrific experience on that too, but sometimes it can be magical, religious almost. All right, I appreciate you very much. Have a good one.